Well, one, 30, 40, 50. Hey, Willow and Canadian girl. Hey, Willow, got your box in the dirt. There you go, dear. I appreciate it so much. Did I see Snobby on there? Yes, I did. Hey, Snobby. Kind of late, ain't it, for you? Um, well, guys, it looks like, well, how many people I got on here? I'm getting around. I still got trouble with this left leg. Um, uh, almost 10 p.m. Yeah, that's about right for there. Um, guys, I won't know till I go to the doctor. Hey, Angie. Um, Kansas Dirt from Willow said. That's what it says. So that'll go. I like the bottle. I like the bottle. Hey, crazy family. Um, guys, I'm not giving up, but I'm thinking, unless the doctor tells me something different, I mean, there's something going on with this leg, and I don't know. I don't know. I I may be as good as I'm gonna get. I don't. It just. Hey, Dwayne, how you doing, buddy? Um, I can still stand up, and I can get the walker, and I can walk a few steps, but it's harder now than it was a week or two ago. I don't know what to make of it, and of course we're right in the middle of this having to move, and we're having a big disagreement, or you can call it a fight or whatever with the landlord. Um, he's wanting to come over here and start measuring stuff. He's going to redo some stuff, but uh, and we're not going to have it. He can just stay away from us till we're going to be out of here by the middle of next month. I guess. and it's probably going to be in a motel. We've spent over $400 in application fees for house apartments. The apartment is out because it's upstairs, and there's just no way I can get up the stairs or down the stairs. It has to be downstairs, and they won't have a downstairs apartment till March. But in the houses, we fill out the applications, we turn it in, we pay the fee, and then lo and behold, the place is already rented, or they rented it to somebody else. So we're out the money. We still don't have a place. There's one other place that we're waiting on. It's a 3-bedroom house. We don't particularly like it, but at this point, we're going to have to take what we can get. Now, we can move into it's kind of like a motel, but it's not a motel. It's nice, and it's an efficiency apartment, and we would be crammed up pretty bad in that till March, till we can get the apartment or till a house comes available that we can get. So right now we're boxing up all of our stuff. Monday we're renting a storage unit to start putting stuff in. But we're not. We're going to have to. We're going to have to get out of here. We're just not going to keep going round and round. We've tried to talk the landlord into letting us stay till March, but he won't do it. Hey, Christy. So I don't know. I just can't believe we're in this situation, and it's spending money. We're already way short on money, and having to pay these applications. We can put in more applications, but that's more money, and we don't have it. My daughter, she has a 401k, but she borrowed against it about a month or two ago, and she can't get no more this year off of it. There's some kind of rule they got or something, so getting that's out. But and we're getting pretty desperate now. My daughter went. I didn't know it. People was telling me, do a GoFundMe. Well, I didn't want to do a GoFundMe. I don't like doing stuff like that. And I wouldn't do it. Then she turned around and she did one 4 or 5 days ago. I didn't know it till she told me yesterday she did it. So actually, she's already got about $100 in it. I guess. I went and looked at it. I don't know. I don't know if I'll put a link to it up on my videos or not. I don't like doing this crap. I just don't. And how did you know about that, Willa? How did you know that? I ain't told nobody. Yeah, that's it. Got home for the holidays. That's the name of it. Uh, I don't like this. I don't. How did you, Will? How did you know about that? How? I give it to one person. I give it to Granny Doe. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, that knee is hurting me. Oh, oh boy. I can't believe I can't believe this situation. I'm gonna have to get rid of my. Well, I guess I could put my tools and stuff in the storage unit. But see, I can't do it. I can get out there and show Donovan what to gather up and what to box up and what to throw away. But even to do that, of course, he can get me. He can get me out the door and he can get me back in again, you know. And geez, and that's why we could get an apartment right now, 4 bedroom apartment. They only have 2 bedroom and 4 bedroom. They don't have 3 bedrooms, but they're all upstairs. And my daughter still thinks she can get. My daughter thinks she still get me up and down the stairs, you know, but it won't do it.
We can. It just involves chaining you to the chair.
Shannon, where'd you come from?
I'm behind you.
Uh, there's no, I know, you know, I can't use a walker and walk up a little step at a time. So the upstairs apartments is yeah, that's right. I told Granny Doe. I forgot about that. Uh, but there was one place that we could get, and we could get right now, but it's a 2 bedroom apartment, and it's upstairs, and it's a real nice place. And but it's taken up. Hey, P. Deb, come here, baby.
Yeah.
Turn around, show them the thing on your arm. I'm not quite sure what that is, but
it's a scanner. It's a sensor.
I thought they changed it to something else.
No, that's still the scanner.
They just changed it to the same thing.
All right, he's doing good. He other day when they picked him up at school, the day I was there, uh, they had him in the office because he had real low blood sugar. Seemed like he gets low blood sugar a lot. Suck it up, Buttercup. Oh, I wanted to show him. I got Thank you for the picture, guys. You know, I was wanting pictures of everybody. This was the card that was in the box with the bottle of dirt. And there's Willow. So I got me a picture there. That's going. I'd like to have pictures of all my things. And of course, that's the dirt. It looks like it's been rained on and dried out a little bit. That's all right. It's Kansas dirt. Hey, Manuela, my friend from Berlin. Lord, I wished I could visit Germany again. But I don't guess that'll ever happen. Oh boy, that leg is. I try to keep it up a little bit so it don't cut circulation off in my leg. I'm having to spend. I have to go to bed 2 or 3 times a day. You know, just to. I get. It looks like you had to pry it. Oh my gosh, boy! The ground out here is not hard at all. Matter of fact, it's kind of sandy. But anyway, that's where we're at. Monday. I did get a payday from YouTube. The 21st. What was that day? It was Wednesday. That's when they paid me, and it was $271, and that was when Petite Fireball, you know, on one of my live streams, she contributed 200 in 2 or 3 parts. She contributed $200 that thing, and that was in that 271, which and then the rest was from my ads and stuff on YouTube. YouTube, if I don't start getting more views, more view hours, they're gonna demonetize me. You have to get so many view hours, and I'm getting close to losing that. I'm not getting enough views. I'm thinking about. I've got a couple of videos I've been wanting to run, and when I run a video about gabapentin, I get a lot of views, and I guess it's all right to do that. I mean, I'm still gonna try to do at least 5 videos a week about, you know, stories and stuff and whatever's going on. I want to get myself out on my scooter, and I can get on my scooter but ain't nobody crazy about me going down the road by myself. I need the stream. Well, I suppose I could, Dwayne. What did anyway? I swore I wasn't going to take. Matter of fact, I don't know if I got them out of the trash or not. Did I get them? This is I guess you pronounce it citrapram hydromod. It's some kind of a. It's supposed to keep my mind straight. It's supposed to keep me from being depressed. And I don't like these. I had thrown these in the trash and I got them back out. Got thinking about it. It's something the VA sends me. And it's spelled CITALOPRAM. Is that citalopram or something like that? I just don't like to take stuff that alters your mind and stuff, but it does help. I just, being sitting here every day and that place on my leg, I'm on some antibiotics right now, and it's the antibiotics. I didn't go to a doctor. This is some I had that I misplaced them and they replaced them, and so I'm taking them, but I'm still going to the doctor on the 4th, maybe the 4th, and that's where we're going to put my butt in the car and my wheelchair and everything, and we're going to go to the doctor, and I'm actually going to go in and see about this leg, because it's got to be circulation and stuff. Well, I would say it's got to be. I don't know. Hey, Darlene. Wow. But, yeah, Dwayne, I guess I could do more lives, but I kind of like to have something to contribute on those lives, because my mind's not as sharp as it used to be. I'm taking so much stuff. My doctor told me to take vitamin D, and I'm doing that. He's the one I'll be seeing on the 4th. But that motel thing, if we stay there till March, it's going to be tough, because it's a big room. It's got 2 double beds and a single, and it's like a little kitchenette. And it's right on Silver Springs Boulevard, so and it's handicap accessible and all that stuff, and I may even be able to get in the shower on the wheelchair and take a shower, which I can't do now. But I hate to be belly aching like this. Daggone it. I don't know about Lee's looking better or not. Since I started taking those antibiotics, it looks pretty. I cannot believe I set a hot bowl of soup on that leg and couldn't feel it burning me. I'm getting pains in my knee right now. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, Lord have mercy. But this leg is, this leg wasn't like this when I got out of rehab. It just gradually started doing it, and I don't get any therapy now. Like I had these two different therapists coming by. Each one come by 2 days a week and working with me and stuff. Well, that run out. They said they didn't think they could do anything more for me until after I see the doctor, physically face to face to the doctor. And I mean, I'm doing a little bit of therapy on my own, me and Donovan, and I'll walk a little bit. I'm not walking as much as I should be. I'm sitting in front of the computer a lot. If I'm not in front of the computer, I'm laying in the bed, and I keep my feet elevated now, pretty good. It's a big. Hey, Donovan, Don. I'll show you. It's nice. That thing that props up my feet. Bring it over here. I want to show it to my. Can you see that? How big that is? That's what I prop my feet up on. And Donovan, at night when I go to bed, he puts it up under my feet, and I sleep all night with my feet propped up on it. I got that from Amazon. And my wheelchair, well, I can't show you because I'm sitting on it. This is the wrong wheelchair for me. This is the wheelchair that the rehab place got for me when I was leaving there, and it's too small. It's too low. So I've got a stack of cardboard boxes up under the cushion. The cardboard boxes are about 3 inches thick, and that raised me up enough. The way it was, my hips was sitting. How'd I say? My hips needed to be higher than the bend in my knees, and it was just the opposite. So that's why we know. That's why I know that the last therapy guy that was here said you got the wrong wheelchair, and I do, and hopefully the doctor's going to prescribe a better wheelchair for me through the VA. But I'll have to go. They like to fit you to the stuff. I don't know if they will or not. I've got the scooter, but that's not a wheelchair, and you can't use it in the house. It's too big for that. But I I don't know how an electric chair would work. It might work all right. Ow, ow, oh, man, sakes alive. Why am I having pains in my neck? And do I still have any coffee? Yeah, I got a little bit of coffee left. There's my. That thing is beat all the crap. I've had this. One of my subs sent this to me, and it's all skin up, scratch. It got a lot of them scratches that time. I turned my scooter over with me in it, and this went rolling down the street. Scared that poor lady to death. She thought it was her fault, but it wasn't her fault. Hey, Lisa. Oh, oh. I just want this moving. I made the big mistake when we moved out of my house in Citron and went into an apartment. And then, hey, Phyllis, and the place got vandalized. They just stripped it. I mean, even took. I had a brand new metal roof on the house, and dadgone, they didn't go up there and take all that off, and then set it on fire. Uh, I could have always went back to the house if it hadn't got vandalized. They stole the pump and everything off of the well. They stole the pump and everything off. They had a swimming pool there, and they stole everything pertaining to that, heater and all that stuff. Ripped all the electric wiring out of the house. The aluminum frames around the windows, they took them out. Just destroyed it. And we should have never left there. I lived there for 28 years. Bought that house in 1983. But, it is what it is. Gosh, that hurts. And Angie says I'm going to be okay. Well, all right, Dwayne, go eat supper. I'll be getting me something directly. Well, Manuel, I do look back on everything, and maybe I shouldn't be. But let me get a drink of coffee. I'm drinking way too much coffee. I'm doing 2 pots a day. That's the first thing I do. Now I've got to where I can go up to the counter in the kitchen and I can stand up against the counter there at the coffee pot and I can get, I can get it all made standing up there. Which a month ago I couldn't do that. I hear you, Angie. I've probably got people that I don't know if they're worse off than me or the same as me, but there's several of you there. You got your problems. So, and you can always find somebody that's worse off than you are. But sometimes it's hard to look at it that way unless you're right there face to face with them and know something. That's the junk. My legs hurting all the way down to my ankle right now. I've got this pain. I won't shut up about it. Oh, I got this other computer's running over here, and I keep looking at it, and I see both my grandsons are in it, and I'm thinking they're behind me, and it's a video that I'm playing. Oh man. Okay. But anyway, guys, I appreciate all of y'all and the help that I've got. I'm gonna still try to do. Where's my list? I was gonna show you mine. I don't even see it. I remember these stories I'm always telling. I make a list every time I think of something, that happened that I can tell on my videos. I make a list, and that's one of my lists right there. So there's a bunch of them because I don't remember stuff. When I think of something I want to talk about, I forget it. The GoFundMe is for the home. Tip jar is for stores, billing, and is medicine. Tip jars for several things, Don. It ain't just for the storage building. I'm gonna use part of it to rent the storage building. But anyway, I'm having pains in my knee and leg. It's hard to concentrate, but I appreciate the dirt, folks, and I'm still wanting dirt from different states. I've got a few, and that'll go to my thing. And you see how she sent it? She wrapped it up in this and put it in this. Boy, she had this box wrapped too. She put it in the box, and that's the way it came. Had it all wrapped up nice and neat. And plus she put a card in there and a picture of her. And I like getting pictures of my subs. I did get a letter the other day, and it was just a card and wishing me well and everything, and had a $5 bill in it, but didn't tell me who it was from or anything. So whoever sent it, I appreciate it so much. It was a nice, crisp, looked like a new bill. But I come Monday, I'll be getting out and about again, and gonna Monday or Tuesday. That's the 2 days my daughter's off from work. I might add too that 2-bedroom apartment that the lady was wanting us to take up. Her lease is not up till March, and she wants to move up north, and she wants somebody to take up her lease. And we would only have to pay a little over $500 to get into it, but the rent, the lease is $1,200 a month. But it's upstairs. But the nice thing about that would have been it's right next door to where Walmart is that my daughter works at. But there again, I can't get up and down them steps. And first they was thinking, well, Donovan could pull me up and down the stairs, but you know what? As much as I weigh and him trying to do that one slip might go tumbling back down there, I might wind up dead. So that's out of the question. Has to be downstairs. And nice thing about that, you got a garage, or they got garages that you can use. You pay $60 something a month extra for a garage, and the garages, of course, are all downstairs. Be nice if I could get up and down them stairs, or there was an elevator, and that thing just not now. The thing about the motel, it's that you're not paying no electricity bill, you're not paying no Wi-Fi or internet or any of that stuff. It all comes in with the unit. And it's right there on Silver Springs Boulevard, so but I wouldn't be able to have my scooter. I don't guess I could. Boy, it'd be nice if I could, because I'm right there at everything, close to Walmart, close to Sonny's Barbie, close to a lot of things. That's a real busy road. But maybe this house will come through. The guy that owns this house, he's been sick. So that may be, and she put that application in this past Monday or Tuesday, and hadn't heard anything back. But the for rent sign is still up on the place, so it's not been rented. So, hey, Fantab, I didn't see Renee. Well, and I hadn't seen Rianne. Oh, man. But guys, I'm hanging. I'm doing. I should have done a video this morning, but I got one done, but I hadn't got it uploaded. I'll put it up tomorrow. And I may be going out the back. He'll have to get me out the front door and get me on the scooter. And maybe we can start going through some of that stuff and packing some stuff up. And I may just wind up selling a bunch of tools and stuff, and because I don't think I'll ever get back to doing the way I was doing. I just don't think. Of course, if I started getting better, so just have to wait and see. Anyway, I'm gonna cut it short, guys. I'm in some pain with my leg and my knee, And what time is it? I ain't been on that long though. I've got 27 people on here. Uh, boy, I wish that second stimulus thing would come. I don't know what's going. I don't know what's going on with that. And the election's coming up. I waited too late to get a ballot. One of them ballots I can mail in. I suppose let's see, November 3rd would be. Whoa. November 3rd is on a Tuesday, so I conceivably, Donovan could get me in the car and I could go down. I could go in there on a wheelchair and vote. And I ain't telling nobody I'm voting. Because I really don't care. I don't care if my subs are Democrats, Republicans, Independents. I don't care. It's none of my business. It's your business. And I'm not sharing what I'm doing. I ain't going there. And I ain't talking about religion either. Some people do, like Scrapping Pallet Man. He's very thanks, Fred. She says they don't plan on giving any more money out. They don't? They sure been talking about it. Says politicians is bullshit. Politicians talk to try and calm people. I don't know, Cindy. That's you just have to wait and see. It don't do me any good because they'll keep mine. I don't know. Well, I know it's been talked about a lot, but we'll see. But dang, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. And I've been somebody told me the other day to put that place on my leg, that burnt place. And I'm using some triple antibiotic ointment that I've been rubbing on top of it. And the nurse, the last time she was here, told me not to cover it. She said if I put anything over it, it needed to be, and she wrote it down, the name of some kind of Band-Aid that would help it. But I'm just leaving it uncovered. Guys, oh boy. Man, Tab says they will, but it won't be until after the election. And how many days are we away from the election? On to the 7, 8, 10 days. Oh, 10 days. I've been watching a lot of movies. Some I wouldn't normally watch. And hey, Pops, how you doing? Just made it. Hey, Tina. Oh, uh, hey guys, send me some dirt. Oh boy, hold on. I just seen something that needs taking. Well, no, I done waited too late there. Uh, I've been thinking. Oh, I've been thinking. I keep thinking about my cousin, the one that passed away with COVID-19, or is it 19? Well, COVID now, I can't even remember if it's 19 or just it's COVID-19, right? Oh, he he went in the hospital and he I don't know if they had him on a ventilator or not, but he got better. And then the next day, it got really bad again, and he died. And I just keep thinking about him being gone, and all the times that me and him had together and stuff, walking down them old dusty dirt roads. Uh, he was a bull. I mean, he was a really strong uh, person. I mean, his strength was and everything, and and I always looked up to him, and I was always trying to be able to lift. We did barbell weights and stuff, and he could lift so much, and it was all I could do to get 80 pounds over my head. But he got his. He was way up there. And matter of fact, let me write that down. I just remember a really I remember a really all right. They have come in here. Jay, bring me a pen. Y'all carried all my pens off. Bring me a pen. I want to write this down before I forget it. It's a story about him and his daddy. You come in here and got my last pen. Bring it to me. My writing pen. You carried it off.
Mom got it.
Mom had it.
I swear. I'll
If
tell
you need
you
to,
what.
you can use that. It's like a marker.
All right. Write that down. Frankie and Uncle Jack. I remember that like it was today. That was so funny. Oh, and there's something else just come to mind about I just remember two good little stories there, you know. Boy, I've had them. I don't know if I told the one about that. I don't. I don't. I can't remember if I told the one about me and Ray. He was a first cousin, and he had two sisters that was twins, Diane and Shirley Ann. And I had one sister. Well, he had a crush on my sister, and I had a crush on both of his twin sisters. And he traded me his two twin sisters for my sister. Oh my God. We didn't do nothing nasty or anything. But that that turned out pretty bad for them. All of them except me. They all got a switching, but I didn't. Grandma lost count. Let me write that down. Grandma lost count. Oh my gosh. My grandma, bless her heart. She was a Seventh-day Adventist. And there come, here's another one too. Let me write that down about George and the sucker. Bless his little old skinny heart. he, he got his legs tore up that day. Grandma was a Seventh-day Adventist, and boy, there was things you didn't do. You didn't go to the store, you didn't trade or any kind of buying or selling anything on the Saturday, and you didn't cook. All your cooking was done on Friday, and you just eat it on Saturday. Don't lose hope. I see things getting better. I sure hope they do, Christy. I swear I'm so uh right now there's so much turmoil and stuff, with this having to move at the holidays, and my daughter losing 9 weeks of work, and my middle grandson losing about 5 weeks, and that's income taken out of the household. Uh, it just causes a lot of stress, and we're not really arguing at each other. We're just very argumentative. It's just causing a lot of problems, and with me not being able to get up, walk around and do stuff and pack, I'm packing stuff. We got a bunch of boxes already packed sitting in the living room floor. But I got so much stuff, I'm going to have to get rid of stuff. And some of it I may even have to throw away. I even throw it away. Well, I don't even see any of that. Yeah, there's these. These little swabs of cotton, or they're the alcohol wipes. That you rub on your finger, clean your finger for your test and everything. And I've got so many. I've got boxes and boxes of. The VA has sent me so much stuff that I can't. A package come the other day, and I had a place on my hill that was like This is this I call it moleskin. It's this is called a dual derm CGL. That's what's in these boxes, and there's 5 of them in a box. And they keep sending me these things. And it goes on the back of my heel where I got a bed sore from laying in the bed at the hospital and stuff so much. I don't, there's way more than I'll ever use. I don't know. I hate throwing stuff away. And here's these things that you prick your finger with, these little things like this, you know, you take that off and prick your finger. And I've got about 15 of them. Just, I need to get rid of stuff. I've got, you know, this stretchy stuff. It's like a gauze, but it's not a gauze. And it's stretchy. And it you wrap it around how, you know, they were doing my legs wrap, and I've got about 30 rolls of that, which I don't use this anymore because that place that wound on the back of my leg is gone. And I don't see. I've got about 35 rolls of that. This is gauze. It's 4.5 inch by 4 1/8 yards, and it's called bandage roll, but it's a gauze, and it's what was wrapping around my legs. But I think there's 36 rolls of that. I'm not gonna throw it away. But I've just got so much stuff. You don't realize how much stuff you got. You have to start packing it up. Yeah, that's what my daughter was sitting in here talking to me, and she was crying, and all of a sudden the landlord sent her a message. He wanted to come over immediately and start measuring stuff and for repairs and stuff, and I don't know what he was talking about. And she sent him an email back right then and told him no, we weren't going to be there, which she didn't want him here. And they said, well, we got a key. And then she sent him thing back. You're not coming in our house and us not here. And she told him she didn't want him even in here. Told him that we'd be out by the middle of next month. And then he called her, and that got into big argument and everything. And she was telling him how, reminded him that when I brought it up that they weren't giving us a lease, now we was renting month to month, that we was worried about them pulling us, stunt and wanting us out without any notice. And she asked him what happened to that. He said, well, he didn't say it. And she told him, well, your wife sure told us or told my dad that. What she did, she said, oh, Russell, don't worry about that. We wouldn't do that to you. Well, they did it. They did it. But she's got him convinced that they can get $150,000 for this house, and there's no way, no how. this area is not. These houses are not in the 150s. They're like 89, 90,000, something like that. And he's gonna come off. He's gonna have to come off. Probably the air conditioning man told us about $10,000 to bring that, put the new unit in and bring the ductwork up to code because it's not up to code. He's gonna have to completely gut that bathroom because when he retiled it himself, and retiled it over regular sheetrock, and that don't work. It don't resist moisture, and it's falling down. We haven't been able to use that for 6 months. There's just several things wrong. The back door is in bad shape. It's coming off the hinges, and that's about the third time it's done that. And he fixed it each time, except for one time I fixed it temporarily. But he's gonna have to come off a lot of money. With all this stuff going on, might be illegal for them to kick you out, maybe. They claim they want to sell it. Hey, Grandma, Mark and Grandma. But anyway, it is what it is. We're having to move. We don't have to pay any rent for next month because when we rented this place 6 years ago, we had to pay first and last plus security. And so next month, November's going to be the last month. It sucks having to do it. You know, some states have a stall on evictions due to COVID. You know what? My daughter ought to check into that. Section 8 homes. Oh, that's where it's at. That Section 8 thing, that's all. I had a friend, she's not a friend anymore. We had a major problem. She was on that. Or no, she tried to get on the Section 8, but they had a waiting list that was 3 or 4 years long. And she couldn't get on it, but she's not a friend anymore. We made a mistake and let her come in and stay with us supposedly for a couple of weeks, and it wound up to be 2 months. And come to find out, she wasn't even trying to find a place. And you know what, Grandma, Mark and Grandma? I know the last name, but off the top of my head, no, I can't. I couldn't even remember Scrapping Pallet Man's name. I know it right now, but at the time I was trying to talk to him, I forgot. My memory's not what it used to be. I'm taking some stuff called, what is that called? It's a special pill to try and keep your memory seems like it's Nirvana or Nirvana or something like that. Trying to keep my mind or make it better. I can't really tell that it's helping much. Is that my baby? I guess it was. I hate to say it, but you alone could get on elderly housing. The government and landlords need to have a little mercy for families that needs to stay together to survive. There's a couple of options I could do on my own, but I'm not leaving my family. I'm going through. My middle grandson, he's not here with us anymore. He's living in Gainesville. He's living with this girl, and he's moved out. I've seen him. He was here 3 or 4 days ago. He's still got a little bit of stuff he's got to get out. He's got to get his cat too. Yeah, I knew it, Maggie. I just couldn't. I just can't remember, and I couldn't believe I couldn't remember Paul's. Uh, uh, but I wasn't like this before the COVID, I knew your name. I knew Paul's name. I know Christy, I know them all, but I just, sometimes, it's like sometimes I'll be in the living room wanting to think of something I want to do or somebody I want to send an email to or something, and by the time I get in here, I done forgot what it was or who it was. It's terrible. Over here, the government gives out homestead, or you can purchase a land and build a house. Well, hey, Cupcake Girl. Well, that's another thing about that motel. I can be going online and stuff, but it's going to be tough if we have to go to the motel thing. It's not called a motel. I forget what to call it. And it's fairly new. But all right, Canadian girl, I'm glad you stopped by, dear. But my daughter, she has to sleep during the day, and it's going to be all in the same room. Jaden will be in school. And it'll be me and Donovan sitting there. Of course, I can wear earbuds or something on when I'm watching something. And Donovan, same thing, I guess. Jeez. It depresses me to think about it. I hope this guy with this house that we got thing has a. I hope he calls us up and says you got it. We'll give it a couple of more days, but I am going to go ahead and rent the storage unit. Because even if we get this house, it's not going to be big enough to put everything in. It's just not. And we will be lucky. But if we get the house, it's for a year. At least it's for a year. If we get that motel, go in that motel, it's a month to month thing. and it's $1,500 a month. But that pays that. You don't have no light bill, you don't have no internet bill, any of that stuff. But $1,500, that's 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 pretty good amount for us anyway. I pitched a tent on the governor's front lawn, tell him when he starts helping the people, you help yourself off his lawn. Sounds good. Sounds good. But anyway, I'll be putting the video up tomorrow, and this will be up today. If anybody wants to go back and look at, hey, Fantab, or have I already told you, hey? Anyhow, I can't tell if these things are cut glass. I got these things here. They're going to Fantab. I know they're crystal, but it looks like they're cut. Looks like they're cut glass. I'm pretty sure they are. This one still got pepper in it. This one got nothing in it. But I got her box of stuff sitting here. I guess I might as well go ahead and put that in there and tape that thing up. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. I've been talking over an hour, so I guess I'll get out of here. And I appreciate, golly, Ned, there's 30 people in here. Gosh, people. I hate to leave with so many people on here. Government housing, the government housing here in Ocala, you don't want to be over there. You do not want to be over there. I would not. There's always shootings and stabbings and robbery and drugs. No way. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. And even them low rent places, the apartments that we can get now, but upstairs, the area's not that great, but it's not really bad. They cleaned it up quite a bit. Changed the name. The name used to be Steeplechase. Now it's Promenade of Ocala or something like that. And they clamped down on a lot of stuff that was happening over there. And they look nice. Thanks, Willow. All right, guys. I'm gonna get out of here, and it's 6:17. I've got to get me some supper made. I might lay down about an hour, though, get the pressure off of this leg. Sitting in this chair like this cuts the circulation off in that leg. I'm trying, Sandy. I really am. So, all right, guys, everybody. Golly, Ned is up to 30. I don't usually get 30 people in here. And Manuela, it's bedtime at your house, ain't it? Yeah, she's in Berlin. Last time I was in Berlin was, I think, 1962. I know the wall was up. I was there when the wall went up. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you on the next one. Good night.